Good day, wildlife enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of the Tasmanian Devil, a small creature with a lion's heart and a bone-crushing bite. Endemic to Tasmania, it's a carnivorous marsupial with a ferocious growl. Their powerful jaws devour prey whole, maintaining ecosystem health. Join me as we uncover the secrets of this incredible animal. Now, where did this creature get its intriguing name? Early European settlers were terrified by the devil's piercing screams, which echoed through the Tasmanian night. These spine-chilling sounds, coupled with their ferocious feeding frenzies, led to tales of a demonic beast lurking in the shadows. Imagine yourself as a settler, hearing these blood-curdling screams in the dead of night, witnessing the devil's fierce battles over food. It's no wonder they were dubbed Tasmanian Devils. However, despite their fearsome reputation, Tasmanian devils are actually quite shy and avoid confrontation unless absolutely necessary. Their devilish behavior is primarily a survival tactic in a harsh and competitive environment. The Tasmanian devil is a keystone species, meaning its presence has a disproportionately large impact on its environment. As the largest carnivorous marsupial in Tasmania, they play a crucial role in regulating prey populations and keeping ecosystems in check. Their scavenging habits, while seemingly unsavory, are actually incredibly beneficial. By consuming carcasses, they prevent the buildup of rotting meat, which can harbor diseases and attract other pests. This natural cleanup crew helps to maintain a healthy and balanced ecosystem for other plants and animals. Sadly, these incredible creatures are facing an unprecedented threat that has pushed them to the brink. In the next section, we'll delve into the challenges they face and the inspiring conservation efforts underway to protect them. Journey with me to the southern edge of Australia, where the wild winds whip around a rugged and beautiful island, Tasmania. This island sanctuary, separated from the mainland by the Bass Strait, is home to a remarkable array of unique flora and fauna found nowhere else on Earth. And it's here, in this land of ancient forests and windswept coastlines, that the Tasmanian Devil reigns supreme. Tasmania, often referred to as the natural state, boasts a diverse landscape, from pristine beaches and rocky shores to dense rainforests and snow-capped mountains. This incredible diversity provides a rich tapestry of habitats for the Tasmanian devil, allowing it to carve out a unique niche in this island ecosystem. Imagine yourself trekking through the lush undergrowth of a eucalyptus forest, the air thick with the scent of earth and eucalyptus. Suddenly you hear a rustle in the undergrowth. Could it be a Tasmanian devil on the move? Diverse habitats, from coastline to mountain. Tasmanian devils are incredibly adaptable creatures, found across a wide range of habitats throughout the island. They are particularly fond of dry forests and coastal woodlands, where fallen logs and dense vegetation provide ample shelter from predators and the elements. Venture into the drier regions of Tasmania, where the landscape transforms into open woodlands and grasslands. Here, Tasmanian devils are often found seeking refuge in hollow logs, abandoned wombat burrows, or rocky crevices. These sheltered spots provide a safe haven for sleeping, raising young, and escaping the heat of the day. But their adaptability doesn't stop there. These resilient creatures can also be found in alpine heathlands, rainforests, and even urban fringes, demonstrating their remarkable ability to survive in a variety of environments. Adaptable survivors, thriving in challenging environments. The Tasmanian devil's ability to thrive in such diverse habitats is a testament to its resilience and adaptability. Their strong sense of smell and sharp claws allow them to navigate through dense undergrowth and unearth hidden prey, while their powerful jaws and teeth equip them to handle a variety of food sources. In coastal areas, Tasmanian devils might scavenge on washed-up carcasses or hunt for small mammals and birds. Inland, They might prey on larger animals like wallabies or wombats, utilizing their keen sense of smell to locate carrion from miles away. This adaptability is crucial for their survival, as it allows them to exploit a range of food sources and adjust to changing environmental conditions. A shrinking range, the need for protection. Sadly, despite their adaptability, the Tasmanian devil's range has shrunk dramatically in recent decades, primarily due to human activities and the devastating impact of devil facial tumour disease. Once found across mainland Australia, they are now restricted to the island of Tasmania, where their populations are fragmented and under increasing pressure. Habitat loss due to deforestation, agriculture, and urbanization has significantly reduced the devil's available territory, forcing them into closer proximity with humans and increasing the risk of roadkill and conflict. This shrinking range highlights the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect the remaining populations and their dwindling habitat. Protecting Tasmanian devils and their habitat is not just about preserving a single species. It's about safeguarding the delicate balance of the entire Tasmanian ecosystem. Join me as we explore the intriguing social world of these fascinating creatures in the next section. Now let's talk tucker. You might be surprised to learn that the Tasmanian devil is quite the opportunistic eater. These guys aren't fussy eaters. They're true survivors. Their diet ranges from small mammals and birds to reptiles, insects, and even fruits and berries. They're expert scavengers, often preferring carcasses. Think of them as nature's garbage disposal. This behavior maintains the health of the Tasmanian ecosystem. Their strong sense of smell allows them to sniff out carrion from miles away. Imagine being able to smell dinner from kilometers away. While scavenging might be their preferred method of finding a feed, Tasmanian devils are also skilled hunters when they need to be. They're quick and agile, able to chase down small mammals like bandicoots and possums, as well as reptiles and birds. They've even been known to take down larger prey, like wallabies and wombats, especially if the opportunity presents itself, say, if they stumble upon a sick or injured animal. Their hunting style is all about ambush and a burst of speed. They'll often lie in wait for unsuspecting prey, hidden in the undergrowth, before launching a surprise attack. And once they've sunk those powerful jaws into their prey, there's little chance of escape. What's really fascinating is their ability to adjust their hunting strategies depending on the prey. For smaller creatures, a quick dash and a snap of their jaws do the trick. But for larger prey, they might employ a group effort, working together to bring down their meal. Now let's talk about that bite. The Tasmanian devil has the strongest bite force relative to its body size of any mammal on Earth. Imagine the crushing power of a crocodile, but in a creature the size of a small dog. That's the kind of force we're talking about. Their jaws are lined with sharp teeth, perfectly designed for tearing through flesh and crushing bones. They don't waste any part of their meal. Tasmanian devils are known to consume almost everything, including bones, fur, and even the hooves of their prey. This ability to digest such tough materials is thanks to their incredibly strong stomach acids, which can break down even the most difficult to digest parts of their meal. It's a sight that might make you squirm, but it's a vital part of their role in the ecosystem. Their scavenging and feeding habits help to keep the bush clean and prevent the spread of disease. The Tasmanian devil's voracious appetite, while seemingly gruesome to some, is actually incredibly important for the health of their environment. Think of them as the sanitation workers of the Tasmanian wilderness, cleaning up carcasses and preventing the buildup of rotting meat that could harbor harmful bacteria and attract other pests. Their scavenging helps to limit the spread of diseases that could potentially harm other wildlife and even livestock. Their presence in the ecosystem ensures a natural balance, keeping populations in check and contributing to the overall health of the Tasmanian wilderness. Their importance extends beyond just keeping things tidy. By consuming carrion, they create space for new life to flourish. The nutrients from the carcasses are returned to the soil, enriching it and supporting the growth of plants, which in turn provide food and shelter for other animals. Hold on to your earplugs, because the world of the Tasmanian Devil is anything but quiet. These feisty marsupials are known for their impressive vocal repertoire, using a range of sounds to communicate with each other. Forget cute chirps and whistles. We're talking snarls, growls, coughs, and those ear-piercing screams that gave them their devilish name. Imagine encountering a group of devils at a feeding frenzy, a cacophony of high-pitched screeches, guttural growls, and the clattering of jaws. It's a wild symphony of sound. These vocalizations are their way of expressing excitement, aggression, fear, and even contentment. Each sound carries a specific message, helping them navigate their social interactions and avoid unnecessary conflict. For example, a warning growl lets others know to back off, while a high-pitched scream might signal distress or a challenge to a rival. While they might have a reputation for being solitary creatures, Tasmanian devils aren't always lone wolves. In fact, they have a surprisingly complex social structure, shifting between solitary lives and social gatherings depending on the availability of food and the breeding season. When food is scarce, devils tend to keep to themselves, roaming their territories in search of a meal. But when a large carcass is on offer, it becomes a devil's dinner party. These gatherings can get quite rowdy, with devils jostling for position and using their impressive vocal skills to establish dominance. These feeding frenzies aren't just about filling their bellies, they're also important social events. Devils use these gatherings to size each other up, establish hierarchies, and even find potential mates. Section 3. Love bites and fierce competition, the mating game. When it comes to love, Tasmanian devils don't believe in playing it cool. Their mating rituals are as dramatic and intense as their feeding frenzies, filled with fierce competition, noisy displays, and yes, even a few love bites. As the breeding season approaches, usually around February and March, the males become highly territorial and compete aggressively for the attention of females. This competition often involves a lot of chasing, biting, and vocal sparring, with males trying to intimidate rivals and prove their strength and fitness. Once a male has successfully courted a female, the real fun begins. Mating can last for several days, and let's just say it's not the most romantic of affairs. The male will often guard the female jealously, ensuring no other suitors get close, and the whole ordeal can be quite noisy and aggressive, with plenty of biting and scratching involved. Section 4. Raising the future dens and devil pups. After mating season, the female Tasmanian devil retreats to her den to give birth. These dens are in hollow logs or burrows, providing safety for her pups. She gives birth to 20 to 30 tiny pups. Imagine feeding that many mouths. Only the strongest pups survive in the pouch. For months they stay in the pouch, feeding and growing. Eventually they explore but still rely on their mother. Life is full of challenges. They face predators like quolls, eagles, and foxes. With their mother's guidance, they have a chance of survival. Section 1. A silent killer, devil facial tumor disease. Imagine a disease so contagious and deadly that it can wipe out entire populations. Sadly, for the Tasmanian devil, this nightmare is a reality. In the mid-1990s, devil facial tumor disease, or DFTD, emerged. DFTD spreads through bites during social interactions. Social gatherings become grounds for transmitting a deadly disease. Tumors grow on the face and neck, making it difficult to eat and survive. The disease affects all ages and sexes. Tumors grow rapidly, leading to death within months. It's a silent killer, devastating devil populations. The emergence of DFTD has had a catastrophic impact on wild Tasmanian devil populations. Imagine entire communities ravaged by this relentless disease, their numbers plummeting before our very eyes. In some areas, the disease has wiped out over 90% of devil populations, pushing this already vulnerable species closer to the brink of extinction. The decline of the Tasmanian devil has sent shockwaves through the entire ecosystem. As a keystone species, their disappearance has had a ripple effect on other plants and animals. Without devils to regulate prey populations, we've seen an increase in some species like feral cats and foxes, which can negatively impact other native wildlife. It's a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of nature. The loss of one species can have far-reaching consequences for the entire ecosystem. It's a race against time to find a solution and ensure the survival of this remarkable creature. Despite the grim reality of DFTD, there's always hope. Across Australia, a dedicated team of scientists, conservationists, and wildlife enthusiasts are working tirelessly to combat the disease and protect this iconic species. Imagine the dedication and passion driving these individuals as they strive to unravel the mysteries of DFTD and find a cure. Researchers are studying the disease from every angle, working to understand its transmission, develop effective treatments, and ultimately find a vaccine that can protect future generations of devils. Their efforts are already yielding promising results. Scientists have identified genetic variations in some devils that make them resistant to DFTD. This discovery has sparked hope for the development of disease-resistant populations and the potential for reintroducing these resilient individuals back into the wild. In the meantime, another crucial conservation strategy involves establishing insurance populations of healthy devils in captivity and on disease-free islands. Imagine these safe havens where devils can live and breed without the threat of DFTD, ensuring the survival of the species while researchers work tirelessly to find a cure. Zoos and wildlife sanctuaries across Australia are playing a vital role in this effort, providing a safe haven for devils and carefully managing breeding programs to maintain genetic diversity. These insurance populations serve as a lifeline for the species, a beacon of hope for the future. The goal is to eventually reintroduce these healthy devils back into the wild once DFTD is under control. It's a long-term strategy, but one that offers hope for the Tasmanian devil's long-term survival. The plight of the Tasmanian devil is a stark reminder of the impact we humans have on the natural world, but it also highlights our ability to make a difference. By supporting conservation efforts, raising awareness, and making responsible choices, we can all play a part in ensuring the survival of this iconic species. Imagine a future where Tasmanian devils, once on the brink of extinction, are thriving once again in their natural habitat. It's a future we can all help create. By supporting organizations involved in devil conservation, spreading the word about their plight, and being mindful of our impact on their environment, we can make a difference. Remember, every action counts, no matter how small. Together, we can ensure that the wild and wonderful Tasmanian devil continues to roam the wilds of Tasmania for generations to come. Join me as we continue to explore the incredible world of wildlife and discover how we can all be champions for conservation. As we've journeyed together through the wilds of Tasmania, we've encountered a creature of remarkable resilience and strength, the Tasmanian devil. From their powerful bite and scavenging prowess to their complex social interactions and fierce maternal instincts, these creatures have captivated our imaginations and reminded us of the raw beauty of the natural world. We've witnessed their struggles, the devastating impact of devil facial tumor disease, and the shrinking habitat that threatens their very existence. Yet, amidst these challenges, the Tasmanian devil continues to embody the spirit of survival, clinging to life with an unyielding determination that inspires us all. Their story is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope endures. The dedication of scientists, conservationists, and everyday people working tirelessly to protect this iconic species is a testament to the power of collective action. It's a beacon of light, illuminating a path toward a brighter future for the Tasmanian Devil. The fate of the Tasmanian Devil rests in our hands. We must embrace this responsibility, recognizing the health of our planet is linked to our well-being. Imagine future generations deprived of witnessing the Tasmanian Devil's unique character. We can all be guardians of the wild, advocates for the Tasmanian Devil, and champions for conservation. Together, we can ensure Tasmania's wild heart continues to beat strong.